Financial sector, which obviously I work in, has had a lot of bad press lately. Private equity likewise. And really it's like the cardiovascular system in a human body. You need basically blood and a heart pumping it out there to where it's needed. Same thing with liquidity and capital. And I think private equity is very important for that matter. So I hope it will change. I hope it will bring better understanding to what this is really about, because it's about creating jobs, making money, having fun, and investing capital in a good way.
The idea behind the Nordic Private Equity Conference was to create the premium meeting place for all the participants involved in the Nordic PE industry, meaning everything from LPs to GPs to service providers, portfolio companies, and also CEOs for these companies, and also companies looking for potential exits, but also attract new capital.
Our conference usually looks like this, that we have the morning registration where we get all the people to come in, and I think you could see it this year. There's quite a line of people, lining up to sign up, and we then get people to say, listen, there's some breakfast here, and you can have a good hour to network and go meet each other and have a good chat. And then we go into having the introduction, the opening of the conference, and our first keynote speaker. And this year was Mads Rødder. He really gave an interesting chat on how to work with private equity as a CEO.
It's so simple. It's nothing about balance sheet. It's nothing about where I can get rich and where I can make money. It's all about, do I believe in it?
Then the conference is going to go from keynote speak to panels in different rooms.
What are the main challenges the bank face at the moment?
I think the question is, can you even get to no fee layer by going into co-investments? Yeah. And how do you see that development?
Being a private equity investor, how do you look at the Nordic market for IPOs?
And then, networking break for half an hour.
It's highly important for us to, first of all, build network.
Networking is so important in Denmark because it's such a small country and everybody knows everybody that knows you. It's a very much relationship-based economy. People you know, people you trust.
Conferences like this are a very effective way of just catching up.
This was a very good place to meet leading individuals, get their perspectives on the industry, seeing what is happening for the future. We think that's very important.
I think it was very interesting to hear about the bank's outlook for the Nordic region. I mean, there's a very good selection of some of the large banks up here.
And then another keynote speak and panels and lunch and more keynote speaks.
Now when you do an investment case, make sure that there's something in there for the employees, for the customers, and for the society that this particular company serves.
And I think that's very much a typical conference for us.
What brings value to the world is humans working in win-win scenarios, and that's all about networking, it's all about communicating, figuring out what you can do together, and if there's nothing to do together, you go to someone else and figure out whether you can do something instead.
We have received extremely good feedback from participants, and this feedback we've sort of been collecting and using this for actually facilitating better and more professional conferences throughout Europe.